What's up, guys? Ep.83 here, and this is episode 83 of my Road to Glory. And today we're going to continue playing on with the bronze teams because I think EA are done releasing new tournaments. So we'll continue that tournament run hopefully in FIFA 16, which is just right around the corner. And for our first game, we're going to play with the Premier League side. We come across this guy who's got 69 chemistry, but he does have a mixture of gold and silver players in there, so it's going to be quite a task for the bronze team. See if they can do it against the big boys, and we do have to take advantage of the fact that we have more chemistry than this guy. And yeah, something you guys may notice throughout all three games today is that it's a little bit laggy, and that's because the connection was just really bad throughout all the games. The third one especially, you're going to see it's pretty bad. But we would get things started over here with Klukas. 6 minutes in, the ginger man tucks it away, he gets his goal. And Klukas has just been on fire recently, and he is definitely, I don't know if I've said this before, but he's definitely going to be one of the last guys I upgrade when I get the chance to, because he's just too good. And I might even retire his number, even though he is number 10, though. Kind of a valuable number. But yeah, he's just on fire. And over here, he gets an assist as he gives it to Roof. Great little finish from Roof right there. And we are up 2-0. And just in case you guys were curious, the Premier League side is currently on 7 points. So just 1 point away from an upgrade. And over here, great player right there. If that went in, wow, what a goal that would have been. A little bit unlucky to have hit the post. But trying to look for that third goal over here. 46 minute right there. We win possession with Sutherland, who's going to give it to Roof right there. Roof is going to run down the wing, try to get that low cross inside, but he clears it away. Klukas gets the ball right there. Fouled. Not too sure how that wasn't a penalty. I looked at it a few times. I still think it's a penalty, but I guess it wasn't. And over here we regain possession with Clark. Very nice slide tackle from him, who gets it to Watmore, and Watmore gives it to Mason, and Mason finishes it with his right foot right there. So a 3-0 lead, pretty good performance from the guys. 3 goals from 3 different players, which is kind of amazing. And we'll see if we can get to that 5th goal if we're lucky, and get as many points as we can, because I want to get to a silver team soon. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to FIFA 16 with a silver team, but we'll see how things go. And in the 66th minute over here, he does one of the few things you don't want to do in FIFA, and that is pass it short on a goal kick. Klukas capitalizes on the goalkeeper's mistake right there and gets his 2nd goal of the game. 4-0 lead. So nice little goal from Klukas. Poor mistake from this man right here, Rensing. And we are up 4-0. And in the 78th minute, I went all out attack looking for that 5th goal. I don't want to let it end 4-0. We would get a nice play starting up over here. Sutherland, lucky to get the ball back right there. Gives it to Watmore. Watmore says, you know what, I can take a shot right here, but I'm going to go with the unselfish route. Give it to Klukas, who's just 1 goal away from the hat-trick. And he does pass it to him. Klukas finishes it on the open net and gets his hat-trick. Very nice unselfishness right there from Watmore, even though I am the one controlling him. And we are up 5-0. And over here, very, very poor tackle on my part with Wilson. Comes in late, always a foul, always a yellow card, and unfortunately that was his 2nd yellow card. So we would be down to 10 men, Wilson on a red card, and I was slightly annoyed at that because I knew there was only a few minutes left, but there's still a chance for this guy to ruin our clean sheet with a goal, and hopefully that wouldn't happen. But very annoying to have gotten a red card that late into the game. But we would end up holding on, and we get the 5-0 win over here. So pretty good performance from the guys. Nice hat-trick from Klukas right there. And we are going to go ahead and put those 4 points into the bank, which means the Premier League side is now at 11 points. And with that, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our right back. I thought about getting Bellerin, but he was a little bit too expensive for my taste. So I went with Darico, who was pretty good too. And he will be making his debut later in the 3rd game. But before we go into that 3rd game, we're going to go into our 2nd game. We're on the 2nd round of the Bronze Classic Tournament, and we're playing with the Serie A side, who is the only team that's capable of playing the Bronze Tournament, because the Premier League side has silver players. We come across this guy, 100 chemistry, all MLS bronze side, and wow, if I had one word to describe that team right there, it would be pace, because that is an extremely fast team. And I was a little bit scared because bronze MLS teams are pretty strong in FIFA, mainly because of the pace. So I had to play a little bit differently than I normally do, because this guy was definitely going to be a good opponent, and this is a tournament, so they tend to be a little bit harder than single matches. But we would open up the score sheet right there. 4 minutes in, great pass and play from the team right there. Give it to Donza, and Donza finishes it on the shot right there with his right foot, and we are up 1-0 pretty early on. Just have to look for that second goal because I don't want to get into the second half with tired legs and be outpaced by these MLS players. And we would have a chance right there with Bitante. He shoots a rocket past the goalkeeper and gets us the 2-0 lead. So 8 minutes in, we have 2 goals. Things are looking pretty good for us. And we're looking for that third goal over here. Brillante right there gives it to Donza. Nice little fake shot right there from Brillante. Donza giving it back to Brillante. Brillante waiting for more people to get open and board. And right there, Bitante gets a nice little chip, but Donza gets it on the rebound with the header. So a little bit unlucky. A little bit unlucky not to have cleared it out right there. I feel bad when people concede those goals because I know what it feels like, and it's just one of the worst things. But it is what it is. 3-0. We have the lead 16 minutes in. It just might look like we might get to the points. And over here in the 17th minute, he would have a great chance over here with Bali, who gives it to Oduro. Oduro first time. What a shot from Oduro. Wouldn't expect that from a Bronx player, but that was a quality finish. A little bit annoyed that he hit it on the first time and managed to score such a nice goal, but we still had the 3-1 lead and just had to play a little bit smart because, like I said, don't want to let this lead slip and due to tired legs. So over here in the 65th minute, poor clearance from me, and once again, on the first time shot, he scores, this time with Bali. And I was a little bit annoyed at that goal because this is getting ridiculous. He keeps shooting it first time and it goes in, and but in the 90th minute, he would have a chance over here from a corner. Our goalkeeper punches it out, bounces to Ozario, who gets blocked on the shot. Manny right there crosses it in, well, shoots it. I think that's Oduro on the rebound. Oh no, it is Oduro on the rebound, but he was offside. And if you look at it on the replay, he was just centimeters off. I feel pretty bad for that guy, but really good for myself because if that guy came back, I would have been fuming. But we managed to hold on to the lead. That guy was very good, and that was a very well fought out game from both sides. And we get 2 points only because we don't have a clean sheet, we don't have the 5 goals, and he didn't rage quit. So that puts the Serie A side at 6 points because they were on 4 last episode. And we're going to go into our last game with the Premier League side. Debut for Dariqua. Hopefully he does show a good performance. And we come across this guy who's got a 3-4-1-2. I believe that's an Austrian league team, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. And he's got a 1-star team. I feel like I do have the better team with these bronze players and 2 silver guys and my center back spots, so I was pretty confident with myself. And over here, 9 minutes in, we would have the first chance of the game. Roof over here runs down the wing, tramps it to Klukas, and Klukas just on fire, tucking it away, scoring goals left, right, and center. He is going to be a pretty high top goal scorer, I think, in the club if we continue things the way they are. So Klukas over here doesn't get the ball right there, and this guy would hit us on a counter right over here. 25 minutes in, Reyna, what a hit from the man, and we are now leveled at 1-1. Great shot from him, poor defensive mistake by me, and things are 1-1. So that completely throws the clean sheet out the window. A little bit annoying, but still looking for that win. And over here, a poor pass from Watmore. He hits me on the counter. Reyna again sees my goalkeeper off the line, and what does he do? He chips him. What a chip. Very, very cheeky from this guy. And at this point, I'm starting to think, okay, this guy isn't messing around. I kind of underestimated his team. He is playing pretty well, so I had to put on my pants on. Not that I don't wear pants when I'm playing, but my try-hard pants on and get a goal back over here, and we do just that with Watmore. Great little dribbling from both Fofana and Watmore, and a nice little finish from the Ginger Man, and we're 2-2, so it looks like it might just be a pretty high goal-scoring game, but just don't know who's going to get the win. And over here in the 40th minute, he would try to push it past with Konike, but Schlup's like, never going to happen, bro. I'm going to backheel it to Roof. Roof gets it, runs down the wing, and like I said, lag. It's just incredible how laggy these games were. And Klukas over here says, you know what, I'm going to go near post. Psych, I'm going far post, and jukes out the goalkeeper and gets his second goal of the game. We now have the 3-2 lead, And over here we do have a free kick with Clark. Clark's going to do a short pass right there, but it doesn't go to Sutherland right there. However, we do manage to regain possession. Watmore gives it to Sutherland. Sutherland's going to tramp it to Klukas, who gets his hat trick. 2 hat tricks in 2 games. What a performance from Klukas this episode. And we now have the 4-2 lead. And after that, this guy said, you know what, this game is way too laggy. I'm down. And I'm done with this game. So he backed out. We get the win. 2 points for the rage quit. Well, 2 points for the win, 1 point for the rage quit, and that is that. And that puts the Premier League side at exactly 6 points. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 83. My name is Ep.83, and I'm out.